teach there. So that is, there are more than 20 different conjugations or tenses in Spanish. That's a lot. And of course, some of them are less used than others. However, Preterito Imperfecto and Indefinido are two of the most important tenses. So there's no way of avoiding them, okay? So that's what we'll learn how to differentiate and understand today. In English, we use the simple past tense for both of them, right? So in English, we don't use either imperfecto or indefinido for one case or another. We use simple past for any case, right? So English is more simple in that sense. In Spanish, you have to know when you use one or the other. So, examples. Here we have two examples. Yo fui a la escuela and yo iba a la escuela. These two would would translate in English as I went to school. Okay? So, I went to school in Spanish would either be yo fui a la escuela or yo iba a la escuela. In this case, the verb to go, ir, is conjugated in Preterito Indefinido. Okay? In this case, in this sentence, iba, the verb to go, ir, is conjugated in Preterito Imperfecto. I went to the school, or to school. So, both mean I went to school. However, this one, iba a la escuela, Preterito Imperfecto, is also used in a sense of like, I used to go to school, right? Something that it suggests that this has changed. For example, let's say I'm a student and I go regularly to school, right? And I want to say that I went to school yesterday, right? So I say yo fui a la escuela. I went to school, right? Maybe tomorrow I will go again, the day after tomorrow, and the next week. Now, let's say now I'm an adult and I don't go to school anymore, and I want to say I went to school long ago, in the times when I went to school. Then I would use this one, yo iba a la escuela. This means that I used to go to school, but I'm implying that not anymore, okay? So that's one use of Preterito Imperfecto. It suggests that we are talking of something in the past that used to happen and not anymore, right? But the most obvious use of Preterito Imperfecto is that it suggests a recurrence, okay? Something that happens frequently or regularly. So, Preterito, let me write it down here, Preterito Imperfecto. It suggests recurrence, okay? And this is very important to understand how and why we use imperfecto. So, I want to say, yesterday I went to the bank, right? Like something very punctual. Just I went once because I had to do something in particular. I use this. Yo fui al banco. I went to the bank. But let's say now that I'm talking about my previous job, okay? And I used to go to the bank every day, right? So I will say, yo iba al banco, right? I used to go to the bank. Yo iba al banco, or I went to the bank. But implying these two things. One, that I went, but I'm not going anymore, right? Maybe I changed my job, whatever. And two, it implies a recurrence. I'm implying that I would go frequently or regularly, okay? So, in this case, yo iba a la escuela, I went to school, iba. In this conjugation, it's implying that probably I'm not going anymore, and two, I would go on a regular basis, right? Fui, on the other hand, is suggesting much less information. It simply says, I went to school. I don't know if it was once and never again. I don't know if it was on a regular basis. And I don't know if I went before and I'm still going, or I went and I don't go anymore, okay? So that's what I want you to remember. Iba suggests more information of a change and a recurrence.